Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We're joining our party once again, led by the Dark Urge rogue Zen, inside of the Underdark. But not the side we left off on. This is actually above the area where someone stole a sailboat from the Dwagar, sailed across the lake of the Underdark, and then I hear that same person assassinated True Soul Near, if you believe the stories. Whoever that is, he's a public health menace. You got to get that guy locked up. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry for the break. I have been testing my audio around the clock, and I'm going to tell you more about it. I'm so mad. This is like a clickbait thing to say on YouTube, but you will not guess how I fixed it. It's incredible how I fixed it. We're going to try to enter the Arcane Tower today here in the Underdark. Our goal is to complete this quest to help Omelum investigate the parasite. This was the Mindflayer back at the Myconoid colony, and I gotta be honest, there's part of me that's worried 17 episodes inside of Act 1 is a little too long, but I realized that I can only see the full release of Act 1 for the first time once, and I better enjoy it. Hey, you remember that little guy burrowing around, right? This is the same creature that we saw marking his territory over on the other side of the Underdark, where those blue trees are. The quest to help the Mindflayer involves finding two mushrooms. One we already have. The Timisk spores we found all over the Underdark. That was no problem. But the Tongue of Madness is said to only be found by a mysterious tower nearby. The Arcane Tower sounds pretty mysterious to me, so I thought that this was the place that we were going to look. Now, we've gotten opinions on what to do about our parasite and what people think about it in the past, but this guy's a mind flayer. He's got to know something. I have recorded this intro so many times. I have done it so many times. You would not believe it. And I'm not trying to say my audio is perfect right now. I don't think that at all. But let me tell you the whole story, and I'm only going to tell you during this segment of the video. That way, if you want to skip it, you can. We're approaching the tower. We pass a survivability check to see that there is scorched earth here in front of us. Now, an arcane turret locks onto Zen's chest, and this is going to follow me wherever I go. This is why they put us in turn-based mode. Don't you worry, Zen has enough movement speed to be able to get around this no problem. We're going to dash and then cunning action dash, and Zen's literally just going to book it all the way around this corner. He's going to be totally fine. Also, for the record, I've only been inside of this place once in early access, and that was like a couple years ago at this point. So, here's the story. Friday, our electricity went out, and when it came back on, my mixer lost all of its preset settings, which is like a pain in the ass, but I've set up my mixer how many dozens of times now. Didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. I have been having this weird issue with some like pops and crackles inside of OBS that I've been trying to figure out for a little bit, and I decided, you know what, now's the time. We're going to sprint over here with Will, and he's going to just hide behind this rock. Now's the time. I'm going to figure it out. David the zombie's also going to get over here in the corner with all of his friends. I think Karlak and Shadowheart are just going to hang out over here. I'm short on time. I'm going to get through this really quick, so I got to talk fast. So I decided, you know what, since I have to build my mixer from the ground up, I might as well try to figure out what this weird click pop issue is that I've been having. It's not that anyone has complained about it or anything, but over the past few months, I have noticed it in editing, and I didn't know where it was coming from.
Still alive.
So I start to dig into it. I reset my mixer back down to nothing. I remove all of my OBS settings and start from the ground up. We're also going to cast a hex on the arcane turret. The reason we need a hex on this thing, by the way, is because it's sturdy. We have to do over 10 damage to be able to damage it, and the only person that can do that is Will, so we're basically waiting for his turn to roll around while we're hiding here in the nothingness. So clean slate, nothing on my mixer, nothing in OBS filter-wise that would be causing any problems. And I start from the ground up trying to craft the sound that I want to present to you guys. That's a very, very important part of YouTube. Very, very important part of streaming. And the funny thing is that it's never perfect. There's always room to grow. There's always tweaks that can be done. Wow, we killed that first turret fast. There is a second one over here on the left that we're going to try to run to. So this happened Friday Friday morning. So I was going to stream Friday. I was going to play some HOTS and do some viewer games. But what happened was I ended up spending the entire day working on this audio issue. And it didn't feel like I was making too much progress because I kept testing my audio in Baldur's Gate. And it was like I would start muffled, then there'd be these weird pops, and I didn't have any clue what was going on at all. It's been 3 days since then. I want to show you something. I've never shown this in a video before. Don't judge me. This is my E drive. The E drive is only used for work. And as you can see, I have a few photos in here of miscellaneous stuff. What I really want to bring your attention to is this. This was the final part of the previous episode of Baldur's Gate. You can see it was recorded on August 11th. And for the next several days, this is all I did. All I did was audio tests trying to figure out what was going on in this system. And I just saw the most alarming thing a little bit ago when I was trying to see how many audio tests I actually did in between episodes. It was alarming. By the way, it's 4 a.m. right now. I'm tired as shit, but you better believe I'm going to finish this episode. I finally sound like I can record an episode. Between Friday and right now, Tuesday morning, I did 998 audio tests. And that's only what's recorded. That's not the research that I was trying to do to figure out what this bug is. Now, I said I would only talk during this part, so I need to start moving. I need to move up there. So we're literally talking from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. The only thing I've been doing is trying to figure out this problem. And I really narrowed it down to today. I really narrowed it down to it only seems to be happening when I'm recording inside of a 3D application. And I thought that was super weird. Like, why would that be the case? I've recorded games literally my entire adult. You know, I've been making YouTube videos since I was 15. You guys know that, right? I've been doing this a long fucking time. I know how to set up them. Oh, don't get too far, Will. You ranted a little bit. Settle down, Will. Settle down. Are you in range for Hex? I've been doing this a really long time. Now, I learn every single day of my life. I'm always trying to get better. I'm always trying to be better. But I have a pretty decent baseline to start at, usually. Hopefully, Will doesn't get shot here. That's probably line of sight. However, in order to fix this audio problem, I took my OBS apart and put it back together. Sorry, Will, that sucks. And TLDR, the way I fixed it, after 998 audio tests that I recorded, listened back to, and tried... Oh, nice, that was a one shot. Okay, I really do have to be done now. I had to download iTunes because iTunes comes with an audio codec, and that audio codec just works in OBS when the other one wasn't. So Apple fixed all of my mic problems. I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I mean, I uninstalled everything. I uninstalled every driver on my computer and reinstalled it. I uninstalled my mixer software. I uninstalled OBS and reinstalled it. I could not figure this out for the life of me. What tipped me off was I re-downloaded Audacity, which was like an old audio program I used to use when I couldn't record my audio at the same time. And I sounded like an angel in that, and that really got the gears turning. I had to figure out what was different about OBS. I kind of, somewhat bent the rules a little bit because there were more turrets in the next room. But I'm going to shut the fuck up. If you guys enjoy my content, please know I work on it around the clock for you. I never forget about it. It's always on my mind, and I've been struggling for days to get this video done. Whoa! Okay. All right. Hey, we're cool. We're calm, bro. We're cool. Oh, wow. I completely forgot about this, too. Some things I need to do. I didn't realize that the helmet that we picked up is classified as light armor in the previous video. So Zen was kind of getting his butt kicked because his AC dropped by quite a lot. We're going to donate that helmet over to Will so I can go back up to 16 AC. And now Will can turn invisible once per short rest. I already stole the idol of Sylvanas, so I don't feel like I have to do too much more. This is the short sword of First Blood. We're also going to be swapping that out for the sword of Screams. that if I told you where that I got that from, that I'd be confessing to a murder I already denied in this video, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, also, I feel like I've been criminally underutilizing Shadowheart, and we're going to try to change that moving forward from this point on. Thank you all for the tips. She is so much more than a heal bot, and I need to show that off. So how do you think we get in here? We could do the same time-based thing from the door. If we want to break this group off, maybe sneaking in on Will isn't the best idea. He does have a Warlock spell slot, though. So how would that work with this? Could I fog cloud? Fog cloud? Enter the room by jumping through? And then I can see that, right? It doesn't... Yeah, it's not obscured to me. So I don't even need to slow down time. This is super easy. Hey! Now this other one is a little more difficult. I think we will have to slow down time for this one. Yeah! I'm not gonna tell chat how long that took you to kill, Will. You'd be embarrassed. I don't want to embarrass you, Will. I like how there's little torches in this room, too, that barely illuminate anything. Well, can we open the front door? It looks like that might be a job for Zen, who's going to go in for the lockpick. This is a medium toughness door, by the way. So that would take 20 damage or more to be able to even dent it. So, oh, wait, is that good? I cannot believe how bad that roll was, and we still just got in no problem. There was a chest of the mundane right out here on this balcony that we detected as some kind of magic item, but literally inside it's just plates. I don't get it. Maybe I take the chest somewhere and then it turns into something else, something a little more not mundane. Well, this way it doesn't look doable. Let's see what happens if we push a button on this elevator. Zen is going to be the only one going down there, and we're going to sneak while we do it. Do these say what they do? Ascend or descend? Wait, are we at the top? Could we go up?
Looks like some kind of magical contraption. Now, to get it to work.
Oh, it's not working. Oh, that does make it a little more complicated. Anything we can see? I'm not seeing any empty spots stuff can plug into. All right, so what we'll do is we'll take Zen out the side and he'll start to parkour his way down a little bit. Karlach is technically our best jumper, but Zen does have Misty Step if we feel like we need it. I'm glad these mushrooms don't seem to be giving way. I'm glad they can support my weight. Opening up this door. Anything bad inside? I probably should have stealthed first. Ooh, mushrooms! This looks like it might be the place. I am going to stealth. Supply pack. Ooh, that's food. Threadbare book. We'll give that to, you know who asked for all these books?
Seems like the owner was quite the literary type.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Oh, there's the Timask spores. Keep in mind, we already had these. Halcyon wanted those books. If we can bring those books back to House, you know how cool it'd be to have Halcyon as a party member? I'd love that. Apparently, you can do that if you do extra quests for him. I don't know. I haven't done it. I haven't looked into it at all. I just think it would be really cool. This wouldn't happen to... There it is, the Tongue of Madness. So technically, we're done right now. We could leave right now. Quest complete. But, you know... we didn't figure out how the elevator works. We should probably figure out how the elevator works. There is a door in the back that we seem to be able to open. Wait, this is the same? This looks identical. It's not an elevator, is it? It's a teleporter, isn't it? Let me try to ascend. Let's see what happens. Probably nothing. It's probably still broken.
Still
nothing.
can't
use right now. So is there an easy way to get down to the bottom then? This door leads to potentially a drop down here. That doesn't look super good. No doors on this side. Ooh, big camera bump. We could go back to the mushrooms and try to fall again. Ooh, and it looks like I might be able to maybe break down a gate on one of these windows and jump into there too. I wouldn't mind that. You can hurry up, Zen. I don't think there's anybody here. Oh, and that jump isn't looking quite as promising now, is it? Well, why don't we use that Misty Step? I think I called it Shadow Step earlier, excuse me. That's rogue terminology from another game. If I can see the bottom, I can reach the bottom. Oh, and there's a Susser Bloom down there too. We saw one of these on the other side of the Underdark as well. If I pick it up, it's gonna make it so I can't cast. So
that might be worth a look.
Not really that big of a deal to me, but if I get too close to Will or to Shadowheart, they won't be able to even use their abilities. What's in the chest? The Scroll of Fly. Holy shit, that's huge. That's awesome. I'm gonna leave those there for now. And oh, this is a locked door. This one's very sturdy too. If I can't open this, I'm gonna have a hard time getting back in. We need a 15 and I don't have guidance this time. We're gonna need to roll better. That'll do it. A 28 topping out. Beautiful. Wow, look at this alchemy lab. Loth's Candle, Sylvan Stone, and more of the glowing crystals from outside. Seems as though they collected quite a large amount. Lever on the wall so you wouldn't have to pick the lock, I guess, if you weren't so sleight of hand inclined. Power generator. Okay. Maybe one of the crystals? Yeah, these are glowing. I don't think these are a byproduct, right? Is there any reason I need to carry these around? Oh, I can't even pick these up. Those are just damageable. These stairs here do lead up to a floor that I've never been on. Does it actually look like that? Oh, no, okay. This just has another elevator here, though. Oh, you thought I wouldn't see you? I got a magnet for chests. Oh, detect thoughts on a necklace. Holy crap, that's valuable. I'm gonna take one of these plants. And you see how much, like, energy it seems to be radiating? I wonder if this is the power source. I can't think of any other reason this would be here. It seems like a very inconvenient plant to have around. I can't cast spells, but can I just... Oh, big inventory. Move this over? Combine. Hot dog! Yeah! Oh, all of the turrets I killed are now dead again. Oh, it is kind of nice they lit up the room, though. I like how the spooky Underdark squares are back to... Oh, hold on. What's going on the roof? And I think the only way up there is to teleport. Met up with the whole party, went up a floor, and realized that it was not the roof. So I think there's one more area above us. But I found something worth way more than its weight in gold. There's a painting of Marcus Miles over here on the wall. Leave a comment down below if you know who that is, and more accurately, if you think he is from the sea or a savage, down in the comments. I tried to grab it off the wall, and I couldn't. It was out of reach. So this is what I have to do to get it. And you better believe I'm leaving. Everybody back up. I need space. You better believe I'm leaving with this thing. I grabbed some wooden boxes from the floor below, and I should be able to stack them kind of neatly into the corner. Now that they are stacked, if I right-click on it, I can climb on, which brings me right up to the painting. I am keeping that one until the end of the game. You mark my words. Now, I believe the enemy is on the floor above us, and we all have to go up together. I already tried with Dave the Zombie to see if he could teleport up on his own and maybe get their attention, but I don't think that's a thing. So we are very low on everything. We have basically no spells. Potions are running dry, but we are still a determined bunch at the end of the day. And I'm going to see if we can clear out the top floor. I'm going to quick save right here, though, just in case. Let's see what all those robots were up to. Hey! Uh-oh. What does that mean? Is it the foe? That foul, contemptuous heel. I am not foul or contemptuous, but I am a foe. That seems weird to say to an enemy. Attack while it waits for an answer. I'm a friend. I come in peace. Out of my way. I'm not interested in riddles. All of these sound like they suck. What if I say I'm foul?
An unbeknownst command by fools that would intrude. Now steel shall ring.
I wonder if the answer for this is somewhere inside the building and I missed it. Well, I have a new ability I want to try out, and this guy's in the perfect spot. This is Force Tunnel. It came from our Mindflayer ability. What it says is that it will charge forward, push all objects and creatures in your path 13 feet away from you. So this guy's standing really close to the edge. Let's move him 13 feet away from me. 31 damage on the way down. That's not too bad. Since that counted as our attack, I'm then going to move towards this animated armor over on the side and hit him with a flurry of blows. Oh, that was good damage. Oh, I think I have a piece of gear that on hit when the wearer does lightning charges. Oh, attacks against metal constructs and foes wearing metal gain advantage. So Zen is actually perfect for this place. That's cool to see. That did not kill this guy, and I imagine he knows how to use the teleporters in the middle of the room. He's dashing for one of them right now. His name is Bernard. Well, we have a little bit of time before he gets back. I'm going to go ahead and cast Sacred Flame on the animated armor on the far side of the room for 6 damage. And Shadowheart's just going to kind of try to line of sight a little bit, at least not get hit from that guy there. We only have 1 spell left to cast with her. That's not very much. Will is going to cast Eldritch Blast on the same enemy that Zen was focusing. Both of them are going to miss, though. That's kind of weird. And then we're going to move further into the room again, although there is an animated armor close. Karlak on her turn is going to charge the guy at the far end of the room. We should probably frenzy for it, too. She has so much movement, she'll be able to get over there, no problem. And here she goes. 2 attacks now, remember, because we're level 5. So 15 damage followed by 7. That was excellent. And I'll try to scoot in towards the wall just in case they do have some kind of push action. That's going to do it for all our champions, but here we go. David the zombie is approaching the archer. He's going to jump into position. Hit for 19. I'm sorry I said you weren't a champion, David. I'm sorry I said that. You're the best of us, David. So we have 1, 2, 3 animated armors left, and then Bernard, who's still trying to work his way up. We haven't taken too much damage. Maybe Shadowheart got hit just a little bit, but our health was looking pretty good because of those potions on the way up. Zen doesn't have a target next to him anymore, so he is going to... Let's do a cunning action dash. I'm going to run up on this guy, and can I sneak attack? I have advantage. I'll go for it. What the fuck was that? Was that 42 damage? Oh my god. Damn. Oh, that's not good. Static. Over. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Will's going to walk closer to the window over here and cast Eldritch Blast on Bernard. Critical, 2 critical hits. Holy fucking shit. Then we're going to Action Surge and Eldritch Blast again. Those are 2 critical hits without even having Hex in place. All right, 6 damage there. I feel pretty okay about that. Karlak's going to finish off the animated armor next to her. And then, you know what? I'm going to throw this halberd. Path interrupted. I'm going to move a little closer. And then I'm just going to throw this halberd from my inventory at the robot. That's going to hit for 1 damage, but that's okay. David the zombie is going to jump in towards him. He sees Shadowheart is down, and he's going to swing. Never tell David the... David just got hit really hard. What does this do? All constructs near Bernard deal an additional 3 to 8 lightning damage to weapon attacks. All others take 2 to 19 damage each turn. When the condition is Bernard is stunned, so in 3 turns he would be stunned. Standing near a statically charged Bernard deals an additional 2 to 8 lightning damage. So we're taking additional damage by standing next to him and additional damage every time we hit him. Did Karlach take damage from the throw? Will's turn is done, Karlach's turn is done, and David already punched Goliath. Oh, but there he goes, back to wherever he came from. We're going to sneak attack the back of Bernard here. I don't have advantage, so it's just going to be a normal ranged attack. I changed my mind. 1 HP and no dreams as Bernard gets taken down. Shadowheart is not currently winning her death saves. So Will is going to jump towards her and help her up. Meanwhile, Karlach will... Let's go ahead and... Can I... Oh, I can throw one of these guys. Instead, what I'm going to do is throw this greatsword at the animated armor upstairs. I just got to attack something to keep the rage going. That's really my only concern. And then I don't have enough movement to get up there, but that is okay. Will you please help her up? There we go. I must have just canceled the animation last time. I'm very thankful this guy started next to the ledge. And I was able to push him off. I don't feel like it would have gone very well if he wasn't standing there. That'll end everybody's turn. Will dodges the archery attack, but the next one hits him right in the back of the head for 14 damage. We're going to see Zen fire off a sneak attack with his bow and miss the target above. With his cunning action, we are just going to dash up there and try to be helpful next turn. Meanwhile, Karlach is going to start running up right now, and I actually wouldn't mind pushing this guy down. But let's get a couple swings first. Needs an 18 to hit. That is ridiculous. We're definitely going reckless here. But even with that, nothing connected. Will, after saving his friend, is going to back up and try to aim an Eldritch Blast up at the animated armor. It looks like one of Karlach's attacks did hit. It was just weirdly delayed. Shadowheart's going to drink a potion and then just try to line of sight. This guy has plenty of other targets to go after. I don't think he's going to focus Shadowheart down, especially when we're just kind of chilling in the middle of the room. Let's do a frenzied attack. It might hit, it might not, but the longer combat goes on, the more risky frenzy attack becomes. So is that the great sword you threw into him? Does Bernard have any loot? Guiding Light gives you the light cantrip. That's kind of cool. Light of Creation. This is a halberd, a two-handed halberd. 8 to 22 damage. That seems kind of sick. All right, that was fun. That was worth it. Let's not forget while we were here, though.
I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
Very well. I found the mushrooms you were looking for.
These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Bro, that's awesome.
Turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste.
I imagine that a Mindflayer and myself have very different taste buds. I don't know why, I just trust this guy. He has a kind face. I'm going to drink the potion.
The potion is disgusting beyond description.
Pass the Constitution save.
Is that it goes down quickly.
Not a drop left. Very good.
That's how my mama raised me.
As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
I'll do my best.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber.
I could try a monk saving throw to use meditation to clear your mind. When I wanted to play the Dark Urge, the idea of monk helping me find balance was like the reason I wanted to play it. So I'm going to try to use that meditation now. Oh, advantage. We can also get guidance. I don't think we need an elixir of heroism. Oh, you can take bless too. Level 3 spell slot. Yeah, well, wait, we already have advantage, so we don't. Yeah, I'll just take radiance. That's fine. Well, I got resist. Fuck. What? What? Hold on, I'll reroll. I'll reroll that. I want to reroll that. This one's important to me. I have plenty of inspiration left. Why don't you give me that bless? I take it back. Just give it here. Okay, we're in. We're in. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough.
Drawing on a lifetime of practice, you center yourself. Your body is an anchor, implacable and calm. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it needs to hollow out your skull.
No! Saving throw, drown the tadpole by focusing on a tune. Resist the panic from within. Wall off your mind from this psionic seizure. What kind of roll is that? Intelligence, wisdom, or wisdom? I'm gonna have to do one of the wisdoms. I'm gonna resist the panic from within. God, I wish I could do this in real life. Give me things. Give me things. Bless. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power. More power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Why did he yell?
Are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling.
I have kind of been feeding it. Even push of yours could have killed me. The tadpoles did the same. No, I don't feel that way. I felt it grow inside me, my dude. It's more powerful now than ever. We fucked up.
Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis.
So... what's next? Cutting off my head?
Such crude destruction may not waylay a lava like this. But there is another possibility.
What do you think?
I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence.
Oh.
It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
What do you want? Why didn't you mention this ring before? I have gold. Is that good?
My research is in perpetual need of funding. Yes, I am willing to accept your coin.
The funny thing is I may not even wear this right now, but it seems like it might be useful in the future. You only want 175? My dude, that is the cheapest thing I've ever seen. Can I buy anything else from you? I feel like that's too cheap. Oh, look at this. You restore an additional 2 hit points every time you heal another creature. We're buying this for Shadowheart too. Wait, with this ring? Or excuse me, with this necklace? You can replenish expended spell slots of your choice. So Will could get his spell slots back even after short rest, like on top of even short resting. He could get his non-warlock spells back. That might be good too. Yo, I'm just gonna buy everything this guy has. I'm gonna buy his books too for Halson. He helped me out. I should fund his research. I am totally fine with that. Would you consider a barter for? No, he said he wanted gold. I'm gonna give him gold. No, let's be good about this. He helped us. Let's help him. You can have all that gold, my dude. Thank you.
May it serve you. as well as it has served me.
I wonder if that makes your dreams
Nice.
stop at night.
Helps not to judge a book by its cover, doesn't it?
Who are you saying
Of
that to,
course,
Will?
The lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
To be honest, I'm not super worried about it growing. Team, it's 5:30 in the morning. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I'm so happy I was finally able to record it. I was looking at that arcane tower for days waiting to go in. Our time in Act 1 may be ending soon. The high road is calling, but I made you a promise that I was going to murder some people that tried to murder me. We're going to do that in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you again very soon. Assuming nothing else breaks and totally derails my life.